Hey guys, welcome to Griffo's Retro Gaming, and today I'm going to be doing the last 3 months worth of pickups. Let me explain. So, I obviously went to Doncaster Gaming Market. I believe that was the last video that I did, and that was where the majority of my games for the last 3 months came from. But I have picked up a few other things on the side as well, but not enough each to do one each month, so that's why I've condensed 3 months into one here. And yeah, I've picked up some decent stuff from a variety of different places and over quite a few different platforms as well. So nothing overly well, a couple of Japanese only titles, but yeah, the majority are pretty standard affair really, but I'll go into those more when I can. So I'll start off with my cash converters pickup. I don't tend to do very well in there, especially not these days, but I saw a game that always comes up on like the Wii hidden gems, stuff like that. It's considered a pretty good game. I've not played it myself, but it's Boom Blocks. And I don't know if you can see just above the boom, it actually says that it's a Steven Spielberg game, and And the only way to explain this, or fully complete, it's only £1. I think it's £1 in CEX as well, so. But this is a nice condition. I thought I'll grab it while it's there. So yeah, the only way to explain this is it's a bit like a Jenga sort of game, but you're not taking blocks out, you're sort of blowing them up, if that makes sense. But yeah, it should be a good game, all things considered. And like I say, it usually comes up on these sort of lists, hidden gems and all that. Next up then is some charity shop pickups, and 3 of them was from one store and one from another one as well. And the one from the other one, it's 65p game. It was 50p in CEX, and I can't believe I didn't have it. And that is Hitman Contracts. Yeah, and this is a nice example, so I don't mind giving the extra 50p to charity. But yeah, classic Hitman game, which I just don't seem to have any of them for the original Xbox. Well, I have that one now, but yeah, I've got them all for the 360, and I've even got that rare Snipers challenge one, whatever it was. It comes in a thin case. I showed it in one of my previous videos. But yeah, for the original Xbox, first one. Next up was one for 50p on the Wii again. Not like me to pick up Wii games, but for 50p, and it's a first-party Nintendo game, and that is Mario Strikers Charged Football. And it's just a fun football sort of game, father-side, and you play as the Mario characters, things like that, and you can do special moves and properly foul each. It just makes football fun, really, I guess. But yeah, being a Mario title in a first-party Nintendo game, I'm quite happy with that. And for 50p as well, I think it goes for around £3 in CX. Not a lot, but, you know, nice to get it in nice condition again. And another 2 games which were in nice condition, and both Connect games. First one is Your Shape Evolved, so just a fitness game. I say a game, a fitness aid sort of thing, and you can track what you do. Is it compatible with the Wii? Oh no, not for the Wii, is it? The 360 Connect. But yeah, it's in nice condition. I don't think it's an awful lot. 50p again, I think about £1 or 2 in CEX. And last one was Connectimals, which I do have, but this one is a different one. It's got Now With Bears on it. And believe it or not, that goes for a little bit more than the original one. I think this is about £3-4 in CEX. I got it for 50p. And again, it's in nice condition. It looks like it's only been opened once. Probably not a good sign, but yeah, it's all in really nice condition. And that was my charity shop pickups. Don't ask me what months they were in, but yeah. Okay, Music Magpie. And I've been looking on there recently, and there's not an awful lot. You don't tend to get them sort of rare games that you usually see in the morning, and you've got to be quickly, you know, trying to buy. But one did pop up for, I think it was around £7-8, and it's roughly the same in CEX, but it's on the rarer side of the Xbox game, so you don't see it often. Sadly, this turned up without a manual. However, if I can get a manual, I'll just keep this as a placeholder, then, you know, that's fine. But disc is great, and it is Carmen Sandiego. What's the full title? Carmen Sandiego, The Secret of the Stolen Drums. And I believe this is on the PS2 and GameCube. And yeah, it just involves you doing like detective sort of work, really. I've not played it as yet, so it does look quite cool. I'll put some footage up, and yeah, look forward to getting stuck into that. Hopefully it's good. I've not had a look at any reviews or anything, but yeah, it's nice to tick that off the list. Now, one thing I love about this like YouTube gaming community is the fact that we give each other games and stuff that we don't need instead of selling them. You know, that why people sell £1 games, I'll never know, but why people buy them when it costs more to post. But anyway, and Marcus from Dad and Lads Gaming, I'll put a link to his channel in the description. Fantastic YouTuber, by the way. Him and Tommy, unbelievable. Well, Tommy is anyway. But I digress a bit. He got some Xbox One games off his brother, I believe, and I said to him, "Oh, any of them just that you've got, let us know and I'll see if there's any I need and I'll buy them off you." But he kindly said, "No, don't worry about it. I'll give you the ones you want," that obviously he didn't already have. So the only game that I was really, well, there was two games that I was really wanting. First one is Red Dead Redemption 2. And I've got this on the PS4, but I don't have my PS4 like set up at the moment. So I do want to play it again. And I think, you know, hopefully, I don't know if it'll upscale or anything like that, but yeah, I want to play it on the Xbox Series anyway, see if it looks a little bit better. I mean, it was a beautiful game anyway when it came out, so there's not an awful lot of improvement it can do. Maybe frames per second, I'm not really into all that, but oh yeah, it says Xbox One X enhanced, so yeah, it'll go to 4K. And brilliant game, absolutely fantastic. If you've not played it, it's a must. People don't like the online. I'm not that arsed with it, to be honest, so yeah, looking forward to playing that again. And the other game was a game that surprised me when it first came out on I think I played it on the PS3. I was more playing the PS3 in the later stages of that generation. But that is Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is a reboot of the classic Tomb Raider games. And in my opinion, so much better than the originals. I really, really enjoy these ones. Not for everyone, I know that. I know the character Lara Croft isn't the best in these, but yeah, I really enjoyed it, so I want to play that again. There's another one as well, I think just called Tomb Raider, unless it is that one. I'm not sure. But yeah, there is another one or two anyway, so yeah. If you haven't played that as well, give it a go. It's really, really good. CEX. I've got two games from there. I know that ain't an awful lot, actually, but I'll start off with the one that I was really wanting. And I've heard good things about this, so I did play it briefly, and yeah, I quite enjoyed it. And it is Trauma Center Under the Knife. And yeah, you do surgery, and it's really, really good. Wasn't the most responsive with the controls, unfortunately, but I still really enjoyed it. And for £6, if you see it, pick it up. It's worth the money easily. There's so much worse games for more money, and yeah, I think there's a few of these as well. There's one on the Wii which should probably be quite good as well, using the the motion control. But yeah, I had to remove glass out of someone's body. I can't remember. It might have been on the head. I can't remember. But yeah, you had to do it real carefully and pull. And yeah, it was really good. And create incisions to get more out. Yeah, really, really fun. Recommend it. And one I just saw out the corner of my eye, and it's not remarkable or anything, but I saw the price and I thought, actually, that ain't too bad. Again, it's a first party, well, no, it isn't, it's a Sega one, but it has Nintendo characters in there, and that is Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. And yeah, this is just a more fun version of the classic track and field sort of games. Got all sorts in there. I think there's equestrian games, hockey, football, and then all your other sort of events as well. And you can pick various characters. You probably know what it's all about. But yeah, for £6, I thought that's pretty good. And I think it has gone up to around £10 now. But yeah, £6 for the 3DS, not bad at all. So next up is some games that I got off somebody I bought some things off a few months ago called Billy, and he had some really good stuff. I got that Nintendo Game & Watch collection game off him, and was there something else as well? Oh, Korg as well. And he had some Japanese games which he wanted to sell, but he didn't at the same time because they were a present and from Japan off one of his family members. And I paid what he wanted because, you know, they meant a lot to him. So, and there were two games that I was really interested in. The first one is Touch Panic, and this is a fun little puzzle game where you have to get the ball from one end to the other, and you switch blocks around to create the you can see on the front there, just to create the sort of pathway for the ball. And yeah, it's fun, works really well, and not something you normally see really. Nothing too different in there. But yeah, really fun game. I think it is a Nintendo first party game. And I can't read any of the back, but yeah, it's nice to have that in the collection, and it is fun. If you see it, then definitely try and pick it up if it's a good price. And the other game was, now I'm not even going to try and say it because I'll say it wrong, so I'll flash the name up. But yeah, so it's that drum sort of game. But this is really, really good, and there's a few of these on the DS in Japan. And yeah, this one has some video game music in there which you play the beat to. But the fun thing about this is I've seen them online for around 20, 25, but they don't have these things. Usually if you want these, you've got to pay a little bit more. And all it is the little styluses which you use as drumsticks. Just see if I can focus on. Nah, it's not going to, is it? So yeah, anyway, it's just the drumsticks that you use to do the beat on the touch screen of the DS, and wow, what a load of fun that is. Honestly, it is brilliant. It has no right being as good as it is, but yeah, it's so much fun. I can see why you didn't want to really part with them. But Billy, if you're watching, honestly, I'm going to look after these, and thank you for selling them to me. Two games I wouldn't normally get. I don't really look at Japanese ones, but thankfully for both of them, you don't need to be able to read Japanese, so brilliant. Okay, so we're entering the last leg now, and I've got two games from Argos and one from Tesco. I'll start with the Tesco one. I was pretty unfortunate to miss out on all the really cheap games in there, unfortunately. I was just at work and I couldn't get there until later on, and they'd all sold out, barring one. and that was Mario Strikers again, but this one's a bit different. And it's not reviewed very well, it's very basic by all accounts, but it's a first-party Nintendo game, and it'll be fun to play with the kids at the very least. So, yeah, much like the Wii one, you have special strike attacks, and I think you can boost your stats up as well with certain gear that you can get. I'm just trying to remember from memory, but yeah. Anyway, nice to get that. I missed out on a load of the games for like 10 quid. There was Pokemon games there. I wouldn't have minded Pearl. I don't think I've got that. And yeah, I've got Diamond. I ain't got Pearl. And there was another game as well that I really wanted. Oh, Luigi's Mansion 3. But unfortunately, I missed out on those. So whoever got hold of them, well played. But I hate you. Anyway, I did pick up 2 games in Argos which were being sold for rather cheap. And they do have a load of games on 2 for 20 and 2 for 10, I think. But they're all download games anyway. And to be honest, you could get them off the eShop for cheaper than that when there's a sale on. So, you know. But I looked at this one because it's a physical cartridge and it looks pretty good. I've not seen any reviews and I've not played it as yet, but it is Rico, where you play as a cop, or 2 cops actually. It is a co-op game, but you can play it alone. And it's got that. It gives me vibes the same as 13 off the original Xbox and PS2. And it's cel-shaded. It looks really good, but like I say, I don't know how it plays. Hopefully, it plays really well. First-person shooter as well, by the way. So, I think that was 7 quid, and physical game. I just hope it plays well. And last game, before I go. And I've got... In fact, I'll show the game first. It's Bravely Default 2. And I did pick up Bravely Default and Bravely Second on the 3DS. Well, this is Bravely Default 2. So I don't know if it follows on from Bravely Default or if it continues from Bravely Second. So it's the 3rd sort of game. But yeah, anyway, RPG game with some beautiful artwork, especially when you're in the cities and stuff. Yeah, really, really good. I know quite a lot of people like these Bravely games. I've not quite got into them as yet, but it is something I want to do. Classic Square Enix sort of title. And yeah, that's the last. I think that was 15. I could be wrong. It wasn't a lot anyway, considering how much the 3DS Bravely Default goes for. I think that's around 30 still, secondhand. So yeah, that's what I picked up, and I'm really happy with them. I want to thank Marcus as well for them games. Absolutely fantastic of you to send them out to me. And I want to thank you all for watching again. Means a lot to have you all watching what I do, and hopefully I can pick up a few more bits for this month. I've already got a few pickups, but nothing too wild as yet. But yeah, just want to say thank you again, and I'll be back with another video soon. I am scripting a review, and that is for Urban Chaos Riot Control, which is a fantastic PS2 and Xbox game, so look out for that. Hopefully by the end of the month. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon with another video. Take care, everyone.